Hello, and thanks for checking out this video looking at using ChatGPT on a Raspberry Pi and making a mobile personal assistant. So this is really a bit of a special video because I'm coming up to 500 subscribers and I thought it'd be nice to do something a little bit fun to say thank you to everybody for watching and liking my videos and stuff like that. So the plan really is today is to take these four components. So basically a Raspberry Pi with Google Cloud and OpenAI API on it, a mobile broadband router, it's battery powered, and some wireless headphones. And as long as you've got a battery pack, you've basically got a mobile ChatGPT system that you can walk around with and interact with. So that's really the plan. I want to basically be like an AI augmented genius for the day anyway. So I'm going to show you how I've developed this system. And then if you stay tuned to the end, I'm actually going to walk around town on a normal day, just ask a few questions, go to a supermarket and see if ChatGPT really can sort of help me in my daily tasks. So yeah, let's crack on.
So the way I'm going to approach this is I'm going to actually get ChatGPT to write the Python to achieve what I want to achieve. So I want to achieve basically a program that allows me to talk to a Raspberry Pi, ask it a question, sends that question off to ChatGPT via my mobile broadband, and then I get the answer back, and then it says that answer into my ear. That's the basic concept of what we're trying to achieve. So how I'm going to approach that, I'm going to write a simple script that converts text to speech. That'll be step one. Step two, I'll write a simple script, or I'll get ChatGPT to write a script that converts speech into text. And then finally, I'll get ChatGPT to write a Python script that actually sends a question off to OpenAPI and gets the answer back. And then I'll combine it all together into a single script that basically allows me to keep asking questions and getting answers. So as I'm walking around and going about my daily business, I can ask whatever I want and it whispers in my ear the answer I need. Okay, so let's make a start. Let's write that simple text-to-speech script. So write a Python script that converts text to speech. Use MPG123. The reason I'm asking for MPG123 is because I've already tried a few little things and I found this particular module works best. And I've already installed it, which helps. And I've already installed the Google text-to-speech library. So I'm going to copy this code. I'm going to create a new file in Python. Copy and paste that in. I'm going to save that. I don't know what GPT mobile 1. Just a random name. Run that.
Hello, this is a text-to-speech conversion.
It's working. Okay, great. That's part 1 done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a new file. And I'm going to ask ChatGPT to do basically the opposite. Turn speech into text. This is a little bit more complicated. So I've already installed the speech recognition module. Let's see if this works. I'll save that as GPT mod part 2. I'm going to clear the terminal. I'm going to hit run. Hello, my name is James. Perfect. Hello, my name is James. There you go. Simple as that. So, next step, part 3. I'm going to make a new file. Python. I'm going to ask ChatGPT to use the Open API API so I can ask a question and receive an answer. So I've asked it to use that Open API, Open API, Open AI. No, I don't like the look of that. I'm going to ask for a bit more involved. Please, can you make the script prompt the user for a question and then print the answer in the terminal? Use ChatGPT 3.5 model. I'm not really sure why it's using that model. There are more sophisticated ones. Anyway, I'm going to copy it in to this because I need to go to the OpenAPI website anyway and get this API key. And copy that in. I'll save that. So it's GPT mob 3. So that's part 3. Then I'm going to go to the OpenAPI website and get my key and look at the latest models. So I've done a little sniffing around. I found my API key. I've added it there. Obviously, I need to keep that private. And I found that there's a GPT 3.5 turbo model that we can use. So I'm going to clear the terminal and I'm going to run this, see what we get. Please enter your question. I don't know, what shall we ask? I don't know. If you were a human, what would your name be? Some problem there. So let's take this, copy that, put that into here, see what the problem is. Okay, well, I can't really see a difference there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all that and paste that in here. And let's see if the problem's solved. I'm going to clear this. What is your name? So I am an AI language model and I don't have a specific name, but you can call me assistant. Now, how can I assist you? Now, can I assist you today? Nice. Let's try it one more time. Pretend to be a human and choose a name. Not exactly choose. Hello, I'm happy to assist you. My name is Alex. So there we go, we've got Alex. Maybe when I go live on the Raspberry Pi, I'll get it to respond to Alex. We shall see. But now, basically, we've got the 3 key ingredients here to actually have a sort of a voice-activated assistant that we can put onto a Raspberry Pi. So the final step is really to combine everything together. Please combine these 3 scripts to allow me to ask OpenAI API a question using voice and then hear its response. So I'm going to create a new Python file. I'm going to copy this code into here. And of course, I need to make sure I copy my API key. and clear the window and run. I'm going to call this GPT Mob 4. What is your name?
I am an AI language model created by OpenAI. So I don't have a name. You can simply refer to me as assistant. How can I assist you today?
Well, it's worked. Didn't remember that it was meant to be called Alex, but I can forgive it for that. In essence, though, we've created exactly what we need. Here we've got a voice-activated way of accessing ChatGPT. So now I'm gonna tinker with this code a little bit. I'm gonna make it a bit more user-friendly. So I'm gonna put a keyword, something like "hey," and then I'm gonna get it to continuously listen for questions and spit out the answers, basically. So when I'm walking around, I can just question it, and it gives me the answers. We'll have a quick look at that, and then we'll go over and look at how we implement this on the Pi. Hey, why is the sky blue?
The sky appears blue due to a phenomenon called Rayleigh scattering. This occurs when the Earth's atmosphere scatters sunlight in all directions. The shorter blue wavelengths of light are scattered more easily than the longer red wavelengths. As a result, the blue light gets scattered all around the sky, making it appear blue to our eyes.
Who is Rayleigh?
Rayleigh may refer to several different people or things depending on the context. Here are a few possibilities. 1. John William Strutt, 3rd Baron Rayleigh, also known as Lord Rayleigh, was a British physicist who won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1904 for his investigations of the densities of the most important gases and for his discovery of argon. 2. Rayleigh scattering, named after Lord Rayleigh, is the scattering of light or other electromagnetic radiation by particles smaller than the wavelength being scattered. This phenomenon is responsible for the blue color of the sky. 3. Rayleigh waves, also named after Lord Rayleigh, are a type of surface wave that travels along the Earth's surface and is associated with earthquakes. If you are referring to a different person or something else, please provide more context.
Exit. So what I've done now is I've actually set up my Raspberry Pi with a USB power bank, and I've configured it to my house Wi-Fi for the moment. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect via real VNC. So this just allows me basically to see the Pi user interface, and I'll be able to interact with that without having to, add a separate keyboard, and it allows me to do screen recording and everything. So all I'm going to do is connect to that Pi, brings it up. Here's basically the Pi desktop. I'm using Phony so I can edit the scripts, and all I've done is basically I've copied in those temp 1, 2, 3 and the combined one of those individual things. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to check that they work. I already had a quick go. One thing is I'm actually using the microphone on this headphone to record the sound you're hearing now and play the sound from the laptop, and I'm using this one to hear the sound from the Pi and use the microphone on it. So it's a little bit complicated. But anyway, let's give this a go. So I'm going to run this text-to-speech program now. You can't hear that, but I can actually hear it speaking, and you can see it's, it said decoding of output, and the MP3 file finished. It was mono. Heard it in this ear. That output is working well. Let's have a look at the next file now on the Pi. So here we've got this speech recognition. Let's give this a try. Have to speak loud because the headphone microphone's not great. I need to see if I can improve that. Hello? And as you see, it says, you said hello. So that's working well. I have to be honest, I've literally no idea what all those errors are. It took me absolutely ages to get the microphone bit to work. I couldn't even explain what I did, just run a lot of commands, and eventually it started working. It didn't start working until this icon sign appeared here, which is weird. But anyway, I'm not an expert on Raspberry Pis or Python, to be honest, so it's good that it's working. So the next one we really want to use is this ChatGPT. Can we actually access ChatGPT from this Raspberry Pi? What is your name? So there you go. Look, I'm an AI assistant created by OpenAI, and I do not have a personal name. So that sent that question to OpenAI, and that's the answer that came back. So that's promising. So really the final thing is to just make sure everything runs together. So this is that simple combine script. I didn't copy over the more complicated one. But let's give this a try. Why is the sky blue? Oh, here you go. So yes, I can hear that being read out now. That's the same answer we got before, which is good news, and it's a correct answer. But there you go. That was done on the Pi. I noticed it took a little bit longer to get the response now. Pretty much probably because my internet's not very good at home rather than anything to do with the Pi, because it seems to be running quite well on the Pi. So to be honest, I think we're good to go now. I've got everything I need. I'm going to package this up. I'm going to take it out and about. And, I'm going to use this ChatGPT to, make me a genius. See what it can answer questions on. As I'm walking around, I'm going to go to a shop. I'm going to walk around town. I'm just going to ask it questions. Obviously, microphone's not great, and I can't really whisper the questions, so it's going to be a little bit embarrassing in public. But there you go. It is what it is. Let's go and have a look. Hey, what is the Merchant Adventurers Hall in York?
The Merchant Adventurers Hall was originally constructed in 1357 by a group of merchants known as the Merchant Adventurers. These were a powerful and influential group of traders who engaged in international commerce.
Hey, how old is the Shambles?
The Shambles in York is believed to date back to at least the 14th century, making it over 600 years old. The timber-framed buildings that line the street and give it its distinctive character are remnants of the medieval era. While the exact age of individual buildings may vary, the overall street and its architectural features have been remarkably preserved.
Hey, how tall is York Minster?
York Minster's height is quite impressive. The central tower stands approximately 235 feet, 72 meters tall. This tower provides breathtaking panoramic views of the city of York from its top. The height of the tower, combined with the grandeur of the cathedral's overall architecture, contributes to the awe-inspiring presence of York Minster.
Hey, give me an idea for a simple pasta dish.
How about a classic and simple pasta dish? Spaghetti aglio e olio. Ingredients: spaghetti pasta, garlic cloves, red pepper flakes. Optional. Extra virgin olive oil, fresh parsley. Optional. Salt and pepper to taste.
So just to summarize this video, we've used Python to convert speech to text, send that text to the OpenAPI API, get the answer back, and then actually speak that answer into some wireless headphones. And by doing that on a Raspberry Pi with a battery pack, it's enabled us to actually walk around the city, ask questions, things that, you'd actually have to normally Google for and stuff like that, and get the answers into your ears, which is kind of cool. I kind of like that. I also tried it out in the library, and, it really could help study. So you're looking at a book, you can actually get, you see an equation you don't understand, you can actually get some clarification on what's going on there. So I found that really cool. And at the end of the day, this video was just a little bit of fun to say thank you to my viewers, because I'm coming up to 500 subscribers. And I thought I'd do something, a little bit different and a little bit interesting. So thanks for watching. Of course, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And if you've got any questions, put them in the chat. See you in the next one.